Kennedy family is making news on two fronts this morning. Family members are divided over changes at the legendary Kennedy compound in Massachusetts. And some historians would like access to more than 60 boxes of Robert F. Kennedy's files, covering historic moments of his brother's administration. One of the defining moments of John F. Kennedy's presidency, the Cuban Missile Crisis.
It shall be the policy of this nation to regard any nuclear missile launched from Cuba against any nation in the Western Hemisphere as an attack by the Soviet Union on the United States.
The president was guided through that stalemate by his brother and closest confidant, Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy, whose portfolio went beyond most AGs.
As chairman of this executive committee during the Cuban Missile Crisis, well, that would involve the State Department, the Defense Department, the National Security Advisor. What's the Attorney General doing in there?
For this reason, presidential historian Douglas Wead can't wait to look at Robert Kennedy's papers. There's only one problem. He can't. According to the Boston Globe, that treasure trove of documents is stashed away at the John F. Kennedy Presidential Library in Boston. After Robert Kennedy was assassinated in 1968, the National Archives agreed to let his widow, Ethel Kennedy, take control.
So what we'll find in these Kennedy papers, we don't know. We'll know it when we see it. It's what she's hanging on to. She knows what's hidden there, and that's why she doesn't want to release it.
Down the coast from the JFK Library, there's another fight brewing over another piece of Kennedy lore, the main family compound in Hyannisport, Massachusetts. The Kennedys have been coming to the house since the 1920s. It was made famous by some of those iconic images of Camelot, the family playing football on the lawn or sailing just offshore.
This was our royalty. We identified with them and the joy of their ascent to power. We identified with family.
The home was where Senator Ted Kennedy spent his final years battling cancer. After his death, his widow, Vicki Kennedy, donated it to the Edward M. Kennedy Institute. Now other Kennedy family members must pay to use the property. Recently, the Institute denied a request by country music star Taylor Swift to stay overnight at the compound. She's reportedly dating Robert Kennedy's grandson, Connor. Wead says the tussles over Robert Kennedy's papers and the Kennedy compound show just how much the family is still fighting to protect the Kennedy legacy and keep it from receding into history.
As long as they've got his papers and people are knocking on the door wanting them, he's still in a way living. He's still there. And as long as we can go back and play football there on the lawn, it's still there.
Presidential historian and CBS